Okay. Start this. What's going on, y'all? Just getting these streams started up. I got another one here. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and get StreamYard going. Streamlabs good to go. All right. What's up, y'all? Got everything up. We got StreamYard, OBS, Streamlabs. We're good to go. You know, last time, OBS be giving me a hard time, man. If it wasn't for the video quality, man, I mean, it gives me a hard time every time. You know what I mean? It didn't even record the last video. So I gotta have a backup. But anyway, y'all, I got one from Cosmic Verse, another banger over here. Women are upset that men are not approaching them in public. Boo-hoo. Anyway, you guys, yeah. Go ahead and smash that like button. With no further ado, let's get right into this. If you're not subscribed, do yourself a favor. Join the tribe.
Single women today say they want to be approached more in real life by men.
Oh, you're attractive, but you're not getting asked out? Here's why.
Modern women aren't being approached because they aren't feminine. It's a battle out there.
This is how I literally train men to give me princess treatment. The key is to stop being a people pleaser.
So I get a lot of questions about the best.
Join the tribe, y'all. Come on now. I'm about to go to the gym. Let's get these numbers up before I go. Come on.
Days to go out to find a man.
How to be approached by the type of men that you actually like.
When women say approach me, they're talking to the top 10%, not average guys. Kindly subscribe to the channel, as it is our sole form of support. Thank you.
If she says she's not ready for a relationship, what she really means is she's not ready for a relationship with you. Never wait or beg her to change her mind. Let her go and go date other women yourself. If she decides later that she wants a relationship with you, she can let you know, at which point you can decide if you want to pursue a relationship with her.
Where do like the 28-year-old single men hang out at? Because like
28 to like 30.
You're so right. We're bopping around the West Village and I'm looking.
I'm looking. My eyes are peeled.
But I'm not finding them. So if you're 28 and single,
we live in New York. It shouldn't be that hard to find.
The vast majority of single women today say they want to be approached more in real life by men. But this isn't just a problem of saying that guys need to be more brave. This is also an issue of women needing to seem like they want to be approached. So for example, a lot of guys I know will say, I'd love to meet a woman at the gym, that they think women who go and work out regularly share their values of health and fitness and self-improvement. But the problem is that we're all...
I have my headphones in. I'm not trying to meet you in the gym, you know? And I don't care what this woman's babbling about. Y'all started too much stuff in the gym. Plus, you know, I'm glad to see that you work out, but I don't mean running up on anybody, their sweaty ass up in the gym, you know what I mean? Smelling all funky and I'm good. You know, I'm in there working out, minding my business, you know, doing my sets and getting up out of there. You know, some people get up in there and look for people to date. I'm in there working out and getting up out of there. That's what I'm doing. You're crazy.
All wearing our headphones at the gym. We're not paying attention to other people and we're trying to get through our workout as quickly as we can. So if we want to be approached more in real life by men, we need to take out our headphones. We need to look and act like we would like to be approached by people and be more open to making casual eye contact with someone or smiling or waving and making it seem like we're ready for someone to come up and talk to us.
Well, instead of sitting here looking pathetic and acting like we need y'all and we don't even care, you ought to do yourselves a favor and just approach. All this stuff she's talking about doing, just approach, man. The fuck? Just approach. All this stuff she's talking about doing, just approach. Approach him, see what happens. Man, such an independent boss queen.
Usually women don't just want any guy approaching them, only the attractive ones, but it's also not as simple as that. Either way, the guys gave up. Men don't want to be rejected, and we aren't going to approach you unless we think you're interested. I used to go to the gym at 4 a.m. just to avoid the gauntlet of desperate women. So many guys have just checked out of dating. It's just not worth it. In reality, women need to approach men as women are the ones who choose their partners.
Facts.
And they can go for the ones they want. Before these women can even think about wanting to be approached, they
don't want to put any effort in. They don't want to put any effort at all, while complaining about all the effort that you're putting in all the time. Remember when guys were approaching them? Man, they were trying to get laws put in place. Complaining. They just complain all the time. That's why it's best you stay away, man. Let some woman that's in her divine feminine energy approach you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Need to focus on being approachable. Some of them walk around mean mugging with an attitude, sending out a vibe that practically screams, "Stay away." And then they wonder why guys won't come up to them. A welcoming smile or simply making eye contact can go a long way in signaling openness. And let's not forget that women can always make the first move, but they often choose not to, clinging to outdated expectations that the man should initiate. The reality is, the kind of men these women want to approach them must fit a very specific mold.
Facts.
Tall, very attractive, and often with a certain level of status or confidence. Regular guys who may not check every box on their superficial checklist don't even stand a chance. Even if these guys muster the courage to approach, they're often dismissed or overlooked simply because they don't fit into the idealized fantasy these women have in their imaginations.
The woman likes a man that has confidence, like approach me, you know, respectfully. That's something that I love. The fact that you're confident is going to make me confident in you, and it just looks sexy. Confidence looks sexy on a man.
He's literally on his way up here, and I have like a few.
That's something that
Look at these nails. Look at these claws. Look at them. Look at them. Now, do you think that she's cleaning herself properly with this? You think that she's wiping her butt properly with this kind of stuff going on? Look what you working hard to approach. When y'all looking at these women, pay attention to certain things, man. Like, this is a giveaway. These are bacteria, germs, you know, everything else up in here, fecal matter. You know how disgusting nails are. And look, how is she holding the paper? How is she holding the paper? Man.
I love the fact that you're confident is going to make me confident in you, and it just looks sexy. Confidence looks sexy on a man.
He's literally on his way up here, and I have like a few minutes, but I wanted to make sure I recorded this just in case we get married, because I really like him. But yeah, so I don't know what tonight's gonna be like, and I'm excited to see what he plans on doing tonight. So he ended up telling me that he wasn't ready for anything serious and that I deserve better, and that's how the night ended.
Yeah.
Just an update.
Well, at least he didn't ghost her, right? This is what most men say when they want to reject a woman. It's likely because they don't see a future with that person.
I keep telling women, you only pick the men that you open your legs to. You do not pick the man that goes down on one knee. You don't. So you can make your choices and be free-willed and live up your best city girl life all you want, yeah? But at the end of it, you're not the one that's going to choose whether you're worth to be married or not. So I suggest you actually listen to men when they say what they want to marry.
They don't learn because they refuse to live in reality. So true. There is a big difference between the type of woman a man will sleep with and the type of woman a man will give a ring to. Women choose who they sleep with, but not who they marry. Men choose who they marry, but not who they sleep with. Independent women won't agree with this because they're busy trying to be equal to men. Hence why society is twisted like this. But life goes on anyway. Let them continue opening their legs. I want to see them in the next 20 years, competing with 20-year-olds. The women she's describing are the ones with the rosters, the ones who has multiple guys lined up.
Yeah.
Those types of women can only be taught a lesson by time. And that will be their biggest lesson and realization when they realize they've been giving themselves away for years and not a single man took them seriously.
And the roast beef.
To cope with this harsh reality, many will claim we're single by choice, as if it was all part of their grand plan. But in truth, we've seen this pattern play out countless times. It's rinse and repeat until they finally come to their senses. The game they've been playing only works for so long before they're left wondering why none of these men ever committed.
People sound way too full of myself. You're right, and I ain't even made it to dessert.
Shake but she not that gay, yo. And I'm ice so rich like a player. Yo. Doc man, yeah, my LA. Yo, not an ass fat like an egg. Come to the spot with.
You're not getting approached to the bar because you're too hot. Let me show you my matrix, okay? Hotness by approachability. So if you are showing up as a 10 out of 10, like I know you are, like a smoke show, you're not gonna get approached. No one wants to get rejected by someone that hot. That's just mortifying. But also if you're an uggo, yeah, no one's gonna want.
Yeah, see, this is the goofy stuff they do to create that echo chamber, to keep them, you know, I guess their sanity, because they can't handle rejection. This is crazy, Cope. First of all, who told her that she's qualified to have this chart and to give this perspective? You know, she's not cute, right? But okay, let's let her cook. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Want to date you either. So prime approachability. If you're going out to a bar to meet men, you want to be a 6 to an 8 on the level of hotness. Hot enough that they're like, oh yeah, I can see it, but not too hot where they're scared of you, okay? But then that first date, all bets are off. You show up as that 10 out of 10 hottie that I know you are. They're going to show up to that date and they're like, damn, must have been dark in that bar because this girl is fine, okay? Matrix, bell curve.
They'll say anything they can. They don't care. You know, they're monetizing your trauma. It's crazy.
And there you have it, a woman feeding other women's egos, making them believe lies instead of encouraging them to step up and approach a man. They've convinced themselves that their hotness is what's keeping men away, as if guys are somehow intimidated by their looks. This delusion only gets worse because they keep repeating these ideas among each other, creating an echo chamber where no one is willing to admit the truth. Then, you even have women in the comments asking men to confirm whether this is true or not, almost fishing for validation to support their fantasy. In reality, the guys at the bars aren't worried about approaching anyone who's giving off an unapproachable vibe. They're there to have a good time, hang out, and enjoy the moment, not to chase after women who think their attractiveness alone makes them untouchable. These women think they're so hot that men are scared, but in truth, men aren't intimidated. They're simply uninterested in the drama and high-maintenance attitude.
Totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Because who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that makes $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough.
It's so funny that they know that we're out here hiding. It's crazy, ain't it? It's like they're looking for us. Where are these dudes at? It's so funny. They know that we're hiding. We don't know what they're doing at all. But we're the ones that are the problem. You know what I mean? We're the ones that's causing them to go celibate and step away from dating. Don't sound like it.
To make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You hear how unrealistic that shit sound? This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You don't gotta make $500K for me. You could make $500
If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
A woman asked me once to buy her a Range Rover. I said, "Why would I buy you a car and you can't even afford to put gas in it?" It's so crazy, because a woman told me I needed my own everything to be with.
Girls saying they don't want to be approached at all in public. First of all, I think you meant to say women, but we'll let that one slide for now. And I don't know who all these women are, because the vast majority, if not every single woman I've spoken with, wants to be approached in public again, opposed to just relying on online dating. The key is that you as a man have to have more attentiveness to the nuances of the situation, right? It all depends on when you do it and then how you do it. So first of all, when. Never, 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 never approach a woman when she's working out. Just let her work out. Never approach a woman when she's in a potentially vulnerable situation, i.e. at night, walking to her car, taking public transit, and also when she's like very clearly in a rush. I think that goes for both genders. It's just common courtesy. And then secondly, how? Be respectful. Say, "Hi, excuse me," give them a compliment, ask for the time, start some small talk, whatever. And then if/when they say they're not interested in you or show it very clearly with their body language, back off. Don't push it. No one can get mad at you for respectfully approaching a stranger in public and then leaving them alone when they want to be left alone. That's fine. No one's going to cancel you or whatever for that. The problem is some men don't seem to understand this. And if you can't get it through your head that you have to be respectful and a little bit more aware of what's going on before approaching a woman in public, then I can't help you, because you have brain damage, most likely from playing football.
Personally, I think it's nonsense. If the right guy approaches her, the one who ticks all her boxes, she'll be intrigued and more than willing to talk.
Absolutely.
I meet all of the men that I date in real life. I deleted all of my dating apps and I'm very good at meeting them. And here are 3 of my top moves that you can use to meet men in real life. First, go eat at the bar at a restaurant alone on a weeknight. Right. It's a really fun.
All right, y'all. Yeah, man, what do y'all think? You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Let's talk about it in the comments. Timestamp it. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. You know, make sure you hit that like button. It's so important now more than ever. But, you know what I mean, with no further ado, you guys, I got to get to the gym. Love and light. Your brother and I'm out.
In this game,
make sure y'all
you got to have that dog in you.
Made in America.